Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Pam 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Boom. Here I am. Good evening everyone and welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. Oh yeah. What is this? Okay. Go, 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 go. Yes, Plane Shift. A game where you travel between planes. Interesting, huh? You can. You can travel between planes right now. We are working on destruction of objects. And in particular, this music. We're working on destruction of objects. And I made a lot of progress. And somehow, some way, it's kind of working. I mean, a piece of it. Piece of it is working. So the only thing that I was finishing was the thing that I was finishing was yes, the two messages. We need a message self and we need a message others. Yeah, and this message should be so if it's yourself, right? If it's yourself and you destroy this object, we can say it's a combat message, so it should be similar to you hit blah blah blah, you know. So we can say with a final blow or something, you destroy and then we put this item name, right? No. Always get item data. Yeah, get name. Yeah. So we can do this. Why my face is so stupid? My face is a bit stupid today. Maybe it's better now. Hello, Hula. How are you today? Monday is always tough, huh? For me, Monday, you know, it's like, it's Monday. Plus, I need to stream. Oh my god. No, but I like streaming, but, you know. I like streaming, but it's still you know, kind of a work, huh? I mean, it's fun somehow, but it's also demanding, right? Demanding. I mean, building this game is anyway demanding. So if it's not us, but it's someone else, then we put the name of the someone else, right? Okay. So to you, the message will be, with the final blow, you destroy blah. And to another one will be, with the final blow, blah destroys blah. Right? So what we are doing here is that when the HP of the item during the adjustment goes below or equal to 0, I would like to generate maybe a particle effect. It would be nice. That would be nice. Now, in theory, if this thing was an interactable object, I would be able to make it disappear below ground, but I don't know. Like sliding vertically down, but I think it depends a bit where it's placed, because it may go, you know, the level below. So yeah. Anyway, we call the tribe and notify of the building being destroyed. We delete the item from the database and we send a message to the client that says that the object has been destroyed. So in theory, this is all we need. This is all we need. So let's recompile and see if it works or not. Let's see. At the moment, I have set the buildings to have 1000 HP if they are the small buildings, and 2000 HP if they are the big buildings. I don't know if that's the way we want it, but let's say that at least you require some time, you know, to actually tear it down. I mean, not much, because with my character I was doing like 130 HP per hit, so... Now the armor there are certain parameters for the item. I mean, the item has certain parameters to determine the strength and the resistance and the material and all of that. But at the moment we are doing it in a very simple way, and we are using... You're basically setting the armor all the same for every item, but we will change it later. Yeah, let's start the client as well. Everything is loading. I was asking you what other music we should put on. I would like to add some new music. I would like to add some new music. I added Diablo 4 some time ago, but yeah. What else did I play? I did, because usually I like to put music of games that I played so that I remember them. But I didn't play anything new lately, apart from, yeah, Diablo 4 some time ago. Wow, that sound of the sword, boys. Okay, we want to destroy this. I think the first question is, how do I know? I can do info on this, right? Yeah, I can do info. It is 800000851. So in our database, before we destroy it, right? I don't know if it will work, but anyway, just before we destroy, if you go under tribe asset and we refresh, right? 851, we said 851, yes. So is actually this item in the database, right? With this item ID. And the status of this item is 3, meaning that it is built, right? Is constructed. So if we destroy it, in theory, that reference should go away, right? Yeah. Now, at the moment, it's not showing how many HP it has, but I don't know why we start with circular parry, by the way. Okay, I do 100 damage. I do 143 damage. So this should have 1000 damage total, right? I don't hear any sounds, anything, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are close, huh? We are close to the. Okay. We are close to the destruction. Nice. Nice. With a final blow, you destroy the small eagle gobble hut. I think it would be very nice if there was a particle effect and a sound, right? But actually, it was destroyed. So let me see. Okay. Now the interesting part starts. Okay, but first, let me see if this changed, right? Let me see if this changed. This actually changed, but unfortunately the item ID remained. So the status changed from 3 to 1, but the item remained and it should have been deleted. So this is a small bug. But let me see if the item itself has been removed or not. Yes, the item has been removed. So the only problem is the item ID. Okay, now it would be interesting to see if the tribe, right? If the tribe decides to build it again. If the tribe decides to build it again. That's a very good question, because the tribe, I want to understand if they understand that this is gone, right? They should, because it's no more in their assets. So whenever they do get asset, they will not understand that it's gone. No, I mean, they will understand that it's gone. I think the only problem is that if I go in the tribe, let me go here, which is easier. If I go in the tribe, how does he decide that he needs to move on? Yeah, it may. It may. I think it will, but let's see. Let's see what they do, eh? I don't know if they have enough resources at the moment, though. Tribe, but I can give it to them because we added the ability. No, they only have 19. Okay, let's try to give them some fish so that they have more resources and see what they do, okay? They like this carp fish thingy. Quality 5. Oh shit. Okay, let me trade with this guy. I give him this fish. Let me trade again and give him this fish. Yeah, it works. Okay, so yeah, we didn't break it, so so let me give them do I have to do it this way? Isn't there a way to just spawn X amount of thingies? But anyway, I'm giving them 50, okay? I'm giving them 50 fishes. 50 fishes. So now they have 73, right? So should be enough to build a structure, in theory. But it seems that they don't care. It seems that probably they want to reproduce first. Okay, while they go back and forth, and maybe we will see this thing reappear if they build it. What I want to do, okay. What I want to do, I want to see why the item ID was not cleared out, right? Because I think I called save. Building destroyed, right? Building destroyed. So this part worked, but it seems that this part didn't work. Item ID 0. Ah, okay. I see. I had a problem. Okay. Yeah, it happens because here is searching for the item again. I think I can disassociate it. In the dead body of the big hat you can loot? Maybe. For now not, but potentially. Potentially yes. The moment since they don't care at all about the fact that the hood disappeared. Anyway. So the question is, if I remove... so in theory I need to do... I don't need to do this. In theory I need to do this. I need to set the actual item to null pointer and actually destroy the... Well, the item will be destroyed when we delete it. So after... the item will be deleted after this, huh? Yes. But okay, there is a problem. This is a problem. Because I need the item data here, so I cannot destroy it, right? I cannot destroy it before, so it's a kind of a chicken and egg situation here. So probably what we should do, we should probably change that function to say clean asset, right? This save asset should probably, I mean, or we check the item ID. No, I cannot do it this way. I cannot do it this way. I need another way to say save asset and remove item or something like that, because deletion. If it's deletion, what it does? Deletion really deletes it completely. No, I think I need I need something like clear clear item, clear associated item, something like that. I need a clear associated item. Clear associated item. I think this one should be false as well, no? Yeah, it should also be a default, so I don't go and change all the... Absolutely. So like all these ones, we can just leave them as they are. Right? The only one is here, deletion, we will say false true. Or true, I mean it's the same. In this case would be the same. Okay. The rest I think we stay as it is. Okay, so now we need... let me just see if this guy decided to build it again. No, they're not building it again. Okay, that is something we need to see. Why? It seems that they made a new member, so they reproduced actually. Yeah, they reproduced because there are five. They are 5 now. But yeah, they reproduced. They reproduced, but it seems that they don't care about rebuilding their structure. That I will have to debug to understand why. But let's fix this first. Okay, so this will work as before, but now if we have that flagged, we will not do this, and so the item ID will remain 0, right? So I think which is cool. Yeah. I think this should be fine. I have no idea why they are not trying to rebuild it. I think it would be interesting to understand why. Let me see. The problem is that now this part is not the same. No, I need to recompile it. It's not working. Yeah, because I changed the source code. Fine. But the destruction worked, huh? It's kind of cool. They don't need to be 8. They need to be 8 only for the big one. For the small one, no. They need to be 2, I think. For the small hut... let me see. A small hut... there is a request of 2 people. And 1 idle. Strange that he didn't go through this. I think the point is that he's not re-evaluating all because he's probably after that. I think this resource reproduction 100 is placed in a bit of a weird spot because it's very early in the list. They need to be 4, yeah. No, they need to be 2. Now, what do we do to have a sound? A sound of something breaking? We need a sound of something breaking, huh? And we need a sound of something constructed, by the way. Yeah, we need that. But we can put it later on. Will be also very nice to have a kind of an animation of the building getting destroyed, but that seems to be complex. Because it means that we need a, you know, art and animations and... But let's see, maybe I will do it. For now, I just want to be able to destroy the building. And I want them to rebuild it, right? So that's our main goal. Did I destroy stuff and they rebuild it? And it's an infinite cycle, right? When they build, I destroy, they build, I destroy, they build, I destroy. And that should be working seamlessly, you know, without any problems. If that works without any problems, then we are good. Okay. Found critical failure for node eagle gobelat build small hut. That's kind of interesting. Why found critical failure? But I think he will recover from that. He's saying that we have this critical failure in... Strange, huh? Critical failure, building small hut. How much resources they have? They have 24. Why they spend? Ah, because they multiplied. Yeah, because they multiplied. I can give them fishes. They need 30 for one. They need 30 for one. By the way, that critical, this one, found critical failure, it should be moved to... It should be moved not to... Yeah, it should be moved to a R node, whatever. Not to this. Let me see what they're saying. Yeah, the critical failure are okay because they are just going around, you know, so it's fine. They just go around. But we didn't clear. Wait. I didn't clear the. Yeah, because I didn't clear this, huh? I didn't clear it. No, I need to clear it. If I don't clear that, it will not work anyway. So. So this one needs to be... It cannot be that. It cannot be that. It needs to be... Wait. It needs to be... before I forget, right? It needs to be an air debug. It needs to be an R debug because otherwise, as you see, it was just spamming it even if I was not... Here am I inside the recipe node, right? I need to get from this recipe node, I need to get the tribe. I don't have the tribe, I guess, huh? I don't think I have the tribe. I don't think I have the tribe. I have to pass it in. I think I have to pass it in if you want to, because yeah, I think I need to pass it in. But I don't have the tribe here as well. So I cannot I don't have the tribe anywhere, so because this recurs 3, I mean I can pass it in. I can pass it. I can pass it to all the functions. We don't have it here as well. We don't have it, boys. I have the tribe here. So I could pass the tribe to this function, and I could pass the tribe down so that we can debug the specific tribe. Yeah, probably is a good idea. Probably is a good idea. Let's do it. It may be useful in the future. So it's probably a good idea. Let's do tribe pointer tribe. Unfortunately, I will have to put it in a million places, but I think it may be useful in the future because. So I also need it here in recurse 3, and then in critical failure. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So I'm basically propagating this tribe up to this point so that we can debug this only if there is actually something, right? The only problem is the recipe. We don't have the recipe, but we have, recipe 3 node. 3 node doesn't have recipe. Yeah, it does. So what is the problem? I don't have the right parentheses or something. Yeah, I don't have the right parentheses. That's why. Okay. Okay, now he likes it. Okay, fine. So at least we should now see that debug only if we enable, if we enable the debug on the specific tribe, which is better, so that we have it specific. Hello, Marcelo. Good day. I was thinking you can distort the shape and save it as a shape key, then slide and distort the state. What? Are you typing in the right chat, Marcelo, or is another chat? What are you referring to? You're referring to the destruction? Yeah, you are speaking about the destruction. I think if we try to manipulate the mesh, it may become very weird, right? Because you may destroy a building, but you can also destroy a campfire, you can destroy a chest, so I don't think that it will look okay. I think I'm more inclined to have you know, a particle effect of like dust, like I don't know how to say, like an not an explosion, but like, yeah, dust in the air, right? Smoke and dust in the air. So it looks like something is happening and then the building just disappears. The only problem will be that the particle effect will have to be as big as the item. Otherwise it will not be visible, like will be inside the building, right? So we need the particle effect to be big enough. Okay, so they didn't rebuild it yet, but yeah, it just started. It just started. Let me see. So this is clean. This is clean. They have 38 fishes. So in theory, they could decide, right? They could decide to do something. Ah, locate building spot. Okay, so they are building it. They are building it. They are building it. He said me like working, me build small, right? Build small hut, whatever. Okay, spawn in the building. Okay, and the building is there. Fine. Now, but this is from scratch, you know. What we want that when I destroy it, he's able to rebuild it. So that's basically what we want, right? You cannot attack this object. Because when he builds it, it's not flagged as attackable. Ah, fuck. Okay, when he builds it, let me see. Spawn building. Create item, set base stats, set is pickupable. Yeah, I think when he creates the item, he's not flagged as destroyable, but he should, He should. He should. I think we should do it here. Handle command spawn building. That is the PS item, Spawn building are attackable by default. Now, that is a big assumption, because we say that automatically they are attackable. Is it really true? I don't know, but fine. Fine. Okay, let's redo it. Let's remove the building and let's redo it because I want to see if they really build it. So I will go under tribe asset. I will refresh this. Yes, now we have this one, right? 860. So we will put it to 0. We'll go to 1. We will remove the item. 860. Okay, so now they don't know. Okay, fine. So now is a clean start. It's a clean start. They have enough resources. They will build it, and it will be attackable. I was talking about the destroying animation. Yeah, I understood it later. A shape key is the same words in different shape, which you can slide to, so it could collapse. I think what you mean, because remember that we are in Unreal, right? But I mean, I can create another model, right? I can create another. You mean to do it with an animation, or you mean to do it with another model? I don't know what is a shape key. It's the same vertex in different shape, which you can then slide to. You can slide to it. Yeah, but it is a kind of an animation in Blender, right? But in Unreal, I think it works differently. I don't know. Is a shape key in Unreal or is in Blender? Because I think in Unreal they are called morph targets actually. Yeah. Is a morph target, so is, yeah, but probably it's possible. It's possible to convert one to the other. You can probably convert a shape key into a morph target and then do it. Do it. Is it used with functional animation? I see. I see. Let me see if they built it already. Maybe they built it already because I took some time to reconnect and... No, they didn't build it yet. I think they should choose a random spot, right? Between the two. Yeah, I think they will. So it can be this spot or it can be this spot. I think it's randomized. If I remember right, we randomized it, which is very nice because it means that we can put many spots and our structure and our village may look different. And then we will have to add obviously a big delays between things, otherwise they will build too quick, right? But okay, let me see what they are doing now. They are, by the way, this one should be destroyable, by the way. Exactly, this one is I don't know why I'm starting with an attack which is not my default attack. That's so weird. I will have to check that because it seems that I'm starting with an attack that is not the default. Just super strange. NPC tribe members get attack perception when building is attacked. I also need to do this. At the moment they're just farming. How much do they need for the building? Is it 60? Maybe 60, I forgot. Oh, they used the... What? It's building now. Is building a campfire? I deleted the campfire. Oh my god. Did I delete the wrong item? What? Wait a second. No, there is a mistake. A campfire we already have. Why is saying that it's building a campfire? We have a campfire already. It's here, bro. Do you see it? Do you see the campfire or not? I don't understand if he actually built it. No, it seems he didn't. It seems he didn't build it. But he really said I'm going to build a campfire. kind of strange. It's kind of strange. But now they use the money, and so they don't know. They cannot build. Wait, is the hut 60 or is the hut 60? The campfire is 10, and the hut is 30. I don't know why he said campfire. He said campfire, but he actually removed. No, there is something. Something didn't work. Huh? Something didn't work because he said he actually used the 30 money, and now again. Maybe because they are reproducing. But before we saw that, I don't understand. Before we saw that they built it. I don't get what is the issue. I don't understand what is the issue. Bah. Hello, Eliahud. Hey, welcome. Hello. Hello, Uzi86. Hello. What MMO is this? Is a fantasy MMO with an original setting, original background and story, and yeah, that we designed. Is it's kind of a medieval setting, right? So without guns and lasers, so with swords, swords and shields and magic, I would say. And yeah, and you can already play it if you want. You can download it from our website. It's available. You can create an account for free and play it. Are there any good motion setup under 5K? You mean motion capture? I think there was an open source one that was there some time ago, but I don't know how it went at the end. I didn't follow it, but I remember there was an open source one that was not costing much, like 2K probably. They were basically sending you the pieces that you could build. How far is this done from 1 to 100%? I think the problem is that the 100% is not defined, but it is playable. So you can play it. You can do quests, you can fight, you can craft, you can explore, you can level up, rank, and do everything. So. But I think the problem is defining what is 100%. I mean, we may decide that 100% is what we have today, and then it's done, right? At the moment, we are working on tribes, and in particular, the ability to destroy objects. I would like this tribe of NPC to build a new hut, and me being able to destroy it, and them being able to build it again. So this is basically what I'm trying to do. Unfortunately, they don't have enough resources, which is a problem. So let me just give them a random amount and restart, because I forgot to give them the money. I forgot to give them the money. But I would say, I mean, we in terms of quest, we have about 500 quests. I mean, I don't remember the number, but it's like 490, 480 something. So we have about 500 quests, a lot of NPC, a lot of places to explore. And now with Unreal, the game looks better than it was in the past, right? I mean, it's still looking, you know, like old school because the graphics, most of the graphics is coming from the old game, from the previous game. Well, it's this game, from the premium version, let's say, of this game. So you may see the models, you know, and yeah, it looks a bit old, but we are going to improve it slowly when we can. Consider it as a project done for fun, but yeah, we did a lot. I mean, in the past, you know, we had our glory days with the old version, and we had you know, 500,000 registered accounts, so just still there. And we had like 350 concurrent players. So yeah, it was a thing back in the days. But then, you know, the technology moved forward, and we had to move it to Unreal, which is what I did, and now it is in Unreal and it's working. Okay, I want to understand why. Okay, okay, they're trying to build a hut. Okay, nice. They are trying to build a hut. So this guy is a warrior, so he's not building. The two other guys are the builders. I think one guy went places. What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? He's doing nothing. Ah, no, this guy's the warrior. And this guy? This guy's working. Ah, okay, he's building now, he's building now. He's building now the hut. Now, it would be nice to have an animation, you know, and maybe a temporary mesh with... Yes, so now we build the hut. Okay, so now I want to see if this hut is attackable. And yes, it is, which is very nice. So I'm going to destroy it. I'm doing damage. Now, we don't have an indication at the moment of how much damage it has and whatever, but I will add it later. So at the moment, and also we don't have a sound, but we will add a sound. Don't worry about that. I will fix all of that. What I want to see now, I think it is going down soon. Yes, we can remove this breakpoint. Okay, it's been destroyed, right? And it tells you in the chat, it tells you with the final blow you destroyed this molecular goblet. Okay, so now I want to understand if they realize that now they should have spent the money to build it, but they still have 60. They still have 60 money. I want to understand in their brain what is going on. If he's going to rebuild it. If he's going to rebuild it. Let me see. Found idle. He's not rebuilding it immediately, because there is a bit of a pause between... There is about 1 minute between every action, otherwise they build too fast, right? And we are going to slow it down even more than this. So at the moment it's fast, but it's because we need to test it. At the moment, I think the tribe doesn't want to do anything, so it's like sleeping. But they will do something soon. This guy wants to reproduce. Okay, so this guy is going to reproduce. So he's going to create a new member. Yep, he just created a new member. So now they are 4 instead of 3. And unfortunately this costed money, so I don't know if they have enough for... yeah, they have enough. They have exactly enough, 30, to build a new hut. Because this is what I want to understand. I want to understand if in their brain that heart is really gone or not. But it seems that they don't care. It seems that they don't care. Strange because oh wow, they multiplied again. They multiplied again, now they finished all the resources and so they all go to fish. They all go to mine and fish to get the resources, right? So because they, except this guy that is the warrior that does nothing at the moment, but he will do. So I think they decided to reproduce instead of building the hut. Which is okay, but I wanted them to build the hut actually. I wanted them to build the hut. We can give them some money and see what they do. Unfortunately, testing this thing is not easy. I can do that. Okay, nice. We are going to give them 50 fishes. I'm going to give them 50 fishes. So that now when they return, you know, when they return home, they have enough to do stuff, right? Because now if you look, this is 54. So they definitely have enough to build the hut. And I want to see what they do. Because is the hut that I destroyed, right? In theory I could destroy also the campfire. Right? I think I can. The campfire I cannot. I can destroy this. But it seems that the campfire is not seen as a target. I have to think about it, because in theory it should. Unless the collision on the campfire is not being set as... it's kind of strange though. At the moment they are doing nothing. I can debug. I can stop and debug it and see what they are thinking. But I was hoping, you know, that they would just do it. They just go. This guy's reproducing again. It seems that they are completely ignoring the hut, like if they think that they have it, because they are continuously reproducing. You see, which is okay, but it's not what we want. So it seems that they ignored the fact that that hut was that hut is missing. Okay, so let me try to understand why. Let me try to understand why. So in the tribal recipe, which is peaceful gobble whatever, we have three recipe. One of which is peaceful gobble evolve tribe, right? Which is next requirement 6. That is the problem. Yes, that is the problem. That is the problem. That is the problem. That is the problem. Huh. Okay, so the problem is that in their brain, right, in the tribe brain, they have, in the tribe brain, which is, Not this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, exactly. They have this script, and this script is saying that they need. Yeah, the only problem is that because it's taking the last step. It's taking the last step. I can tell you what happened because I think I know exactly what happened. What happened is the following. When we started, the hut was there, right? So actually we had two of them. We had two huts, right? When we started. And the first thing that they did, they analyzed what they had to build, right? And they checked the different requirements. They went through the requirements at the beginning because the hut was there before I destroyed it. And they said, do I have 2 people? Yes. Do I have a tribesman? Yes. A warrior. Do I have 100 resources? Well, 100 resources though, they should have said no. And then they went to hunt, right? And then they checked, do I have 1 campfire? Yes. Do I have 2 huts? Yes, because they were there. Do I have a big building? No. Right? So the brain knows that it needs to restart this from the step number 6. And in fact, the step number 6 is here. You see, next requirement 6. I don't know if you see it. Maybe it's too small, but there is a 6 here. So they know that in their mindset, right, is like, do we have 1 warrior, right? Do we have 2 hunters, right? Do we have 2 small buildings? Do we have 1 big building, right? At the beginning of the game, they went through this list and they said yes. The only one that they said no was this one, right? And so the brain recorded that they had to do this. Then I destroyed one of the 2, right? But the brain didn't reset the requirements because it doesn't know. So it's not checking anymore if they have 2 small buildings. It's not checking that anymore at all. It's not checking it anymore. So they will never do it. They will never rebuild it. They will never rebuild it. Okay, so what do? Do we reset the wall? Because we can reset the wall brain whenever we destroy a building, but I don't think it's a great idea. I mean, if we could know which recipe has the building that we destroyed as a requirement, we could re-execute only that. But this is why it works when we restart the server, right? Because if we start the server with this building destroyed, then they actually go through this list and they see that the 2 buildings are missing, right? So yeah, so I need to find a way. I need to decide how we want to handle this case, because in theory it can happen for anything. Can happen for any building. It can happen at any point in time. Can happen at any point in time. In theory, if I allow them to build the big building, this script will complete.
Time to get serious.
Hello. Hello, Funner. So this script will complete, and after it's completed, it will try to execute again. And so I think that in the next run, they will actually build it. They will actually build a small hut again. But it is too late, right? It's too late. We don't want the script to run through everything and then... But it is a kind of a problem, though. There is a problem. There is a problem because I could have a script. There is a problem, huh? Because I could have a script that says this. I can say it can do build big hut, right? And to build a big hut, you know, you need 2 small hut, right? And to build 2 small hut, you know, you need 1 campfire, right? It's not exactly how is it set up now, but it's a valid case, right? So if I destroy the campfire, right? If I destroy the campfire, and they are trying to build a big hut, they will not realize that the campfire was actually one of their assets. They will not realize it. They will not understand it. They will not understand it. So because it is indented 2 times, right? So they will not, if they have the 2 small huts, right, and they are building this, and this is a requirement of this. I mean, yeah, it is not an easy problem. It is not an easy problem. I mean, the good news is that I can destroy the thing, but how the hell do I mean, I can keep a list of the destroyed buildings. I can keep a list of the destroyed building, but even if I keep a list, so because I have, you know, I have in my that is already good though, because I could say, right, that this building is in status whatever 4, and 4 is destroyed. So it means that they actually built it, but now it's been destroyed. And then I can ask them to rebuild whatever has been destroyed. But I don't know if it's really what I want, because let's assume that we have a barricade of some kind, right? So that they build a kind of a wooden barricade, right? No, sorry, let's do it vertical, otherwise it's too complex. So they build they build a barricade. Okay, I will not do it perfect, it's fine. They build a barricade, right, which is made of these things. And please, okay. They build the barricade, and they build in a specific place of the village, because we have set up locations, right, as we said. So they can build this barricade. I don't know why I made it so big, but anyway. Exactly. So they build a barricade here. They build a hut here. They build another hut here. They build another barricade here, right? And another barricade here, and another barricade here, right? So they basically surround the village with the barricades, for example, right? Or maybe not. Maybe they built only 2, right? If I destroy one of the barricades, the question is, do I want them to rebuild the barricade exactly in the same spot? Probably not, right? This is what I'm thinking. Because I could flag this barricade as destroyed in this table and say, hey, this barricade is destroyed, it is the position, go and build it. But one of the beauty would be, you know, that they build it differently. So that we have, you know, empty spots, right? Empty spots for something here. How do I do it? How do I do it? Maybe like that. So you have a potential building spot here. You have a potential building spot here, right? And these 2 are already built, and here there were 2 building spots. But the good thing would be that when I destroy this, maybe the next time they build it here instead of there, right? And that would be very nice. So that they basically re-randomize these locations, right? These locations. Because these locations are, for example, you know, campfire is only 1 location, but small hut is 3 possible locations. And at the moment when they build it, they randomize. So if I just flag one as destroyed, which seems to be a good idea, I think I lose the ability to have them. I lose the ability to have them actually rebuild the village, right? So, but how do I comply with this idea? I mean, they could check the requirements continuously, but there is a huge waste of CPU, right? Because you may say, have them check everything all the time, right? So that they know that they missed the campfire and they will rebuild it. But this means that at any time, at any possible time, I don't want that, because that will be using a lot of CPU. How do we solve this problem, boys? It's a logical problem, it's not a programming problem, it's a logical problem. It's not a programming or Unreal or whatever problem, it's a logical problem. It's just a logical problem. Because the way that the way the tribe's mind works is that they want to build this, and they say what is required, right? They go here and they see that they missed these 2 huts, and they say, okay, what is required to build the 2 huts? And they say, oh, you first need a campfire, right? So it's like a tech 3. Right? Like a tech 3. So they say, oh, so they start to build a campfire. They start to build a campfire, the campfire is in place, right? And when the campfire is in place, they forget about it. They forget about this because then they are still trying to build a big hut, and they will check, oh, I need to build the 2 small huts, right? Do I have the campfire? Yes, I have it. And they build the 2 small huts. And when this is done, right, because this is the problem, that when this is done, and this is done, if I destroy the small hut, obviously they will understand it, because they still need to build the big hut. But if I destroy the campfire, they will not care, because the campfire is like a sub, you know, of the decision tree. So it's a sub. So it's a child of a child. So they don't check that anymore, because the requirement for the big hut is the 2 small huts. So they will never check this again. And so if I destroy it, they don't care, they will never rebuild it. Which is kind of a pity though. The only way for me will be if I destroy, which may be okay, I don't know, they will not rebuild this. Which means that if I destroy also the 2 small huts, then yes, they will then restart everything. Because they will not find any item, right? So they will restart from the beginning. So if I destroy the whole village, it will work already right now. But if I destroy a sub item, it will not work. If I destroy a sub item, it will not work. Which is super annoying. I mean, I could have another list, right? I can keep another list of stuff that is destroyed, right? I could say, this is the destroy list, you know, whatever, right? What has been destroyed. And I could say, hey, someone destroyed a campfire, right? And they can put, the problem is that this will become an additional script which is not in the decision tree that we need to add. That is saying, and the problem will be why they need to build it, right? Because the brain is thinking, and is thinking, no, I want to build a big hut. I don't want to redo the campfire that I already have. I don't care anymore about it. Right? I don't care because I already have the 2 small huts and the big hut, and I don't have any requirement for the campfire anymore. So the campfire will be completely gone. So I could keep it in a separate list and say, hey, please build it anyway, but I mean, I can do a trick, you know, I can do a trick in the script, because in the script I can say, you know what, every time, like I can put as a requirement, yeah, that will fix it. They will fix it at the next run, I think. Because, yeah, I could put the campfire as a requirement everywhere, right? So I can say, small hut needs campfire, right? But I can say also, big hut needs campfire. Right? Which is a bit redundant, but this will kind of solve the problem, right? And then the same here, right? So I would say big hut requires big hut requires 2 small hut and a campfire, and small hut requires 1 campfire, right? So in this case, if we destroy the campfire, when they are building this, they will see that the campfire is missing and they will try to build it again. The problem is that when the big hut is built, so if everything is done and I destroy the campfire, they will not care, because they don't need it to build anything, right? Even if I think that the tribe evolve will be re-executed, the tribe evolve will be re-executed at a certain point, and they will rebuild it. Because when that requirement flag, which is this one, next requirement, finishes, so they build a big hut, that requirement will finish, and it will actually restart from the beginning, I think. because it's a permanent one, right? Yeah, because this one is a permanent, is it? Yeah, it's a persistent behavior. So actually, yes, in the long run, they will actually rebuild the campfire, I think. Because they will go through this again. But it will take them a lot of time, right? They will have to finish everything and then start to rebuild that. While if you destroy the big hut, which is the one that they just built, I think they will rebuild it fairly quickly. I mean, maybe it's okay. Maybe we can just assume that that's okay. But consider that they may not rebuild the base object, right? They may not rebuild the base object. I just want to understand why the campfire was not targetable. That's very strange. Why we cannot target the campfire? Maybe because it doesn't have a custom collision setting. It's kind of strange, huh? That is kind of strange. By the way, if there is anyone new and you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that would be nice. So let me see. Why is our campfire not reacting to the new trace channel? Campfire. What? It's called fireplace. It's called fire something else. What? I mean, there is a blueprint for sure. Campfire. Campfire switch. Campfire switch. The difference is that this one is a blueprint. The difference is that this one is a blueprint, while the house is just a static mesh. Can this be the problem? Well. Collision preset UI. What the? What? What do you mean UI? Collision preset UI. Because we have some UI stuff in it. So in theory, we don't want that to collide. We just want the mesh to collide. By the way, I don't know why we have the mesh and the static mesh, because there isn't a... Yeah, in theory... We have the mesh here. In theory, we should have the mesh here. Yeah, collision preset is block all dynamic. So actually, block all dynamic is not taking care of our attackable thing. Yeah. I think all our basic objects should be custom actually, because otherwise. Let me try. There is the attackable flag, right? Is the one that is. Let me try 1 second like this and see what it does. Because there are two different. One is a blueprint, and so this may be different. And two, we had this weird collision preset. Basically now I set it manually, but we that should actually stay off, and we should set it on by code only if that campfire is part of a tribe campfire, right? Otherwise you may go around and destroy items for people, which is a problem. That is actually fairly risky because it means that you may delete items from the game. If they are attackable. Yeah, because we actually delete from the database, huh? I have to be kind of careful with this function. Like if you cast a spell, you know, and that check on attackable is wrong, you're going to destroy a lot of the NPC stuff that we placed in the level, so that's a bit risky. This kind of risky stuff. No, so it's becoming red on him, but not on the campfire. So the campfire is still not. I see. Okay, let me do a check. This was game trace channel number 3. Unwrap impervious. Get capsule component. Get capsule component. Get capsule component. What? What? Wait a second. We were already using. No. This is the one that I changed the other day. Yeah, exactly. We were not already using. I changed it. But it is for characters. We need the one for items. Okay, that is the one for. No. What? Wait. No, there must be another one. Please. There must be another one. Not here. There is not? Did I cheat? I think I cheated. I think I cheated then. I think I cheated. think I cheated. I think I cheated. No, I didn't. I didn't. Bro, I'm pretty sure that we are setting this thing as attackable. Bro, wait a second. I'm pretty sure that we set this as attackable. And when we... But yes, we do it. Ah, it was there actually. Crap. Line trace by channel, right? Not this. Ah, this is why it's not working, the blood effect, by the way, because we are tracing mouse trace instead of tracing attackable. Interesting. But that's another problem. No, what I wanted to say is that when we do the whatever, exactly. Line trace by channel, right? And we trace on attackable, right? And we trace on attackable. Bro, we trace on attackable, there is no way. So, why I cannot find in the source code where we have set this game channel to block for the new attackable objects? Why I cannot find it? We did it like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I mean, I only find this. But we need to have the same on PS item actor, no? There should be an on wrap. It's not here. No, on collision changed. Yeah, on collision change, exactly. Ah, because we did it with the profile, fuck. We did it with the profile, yes, we did it with the profile. Okay, now I remember. So, PS item blocking attack, exactly. Now, I think that this may fail. Or this may conflict. I don't know exactly how it works. Like if you have a collision on the father and a collision on the child. Yeah, but I think it should work. It's not a father, it's not an inheritance, right? So it means that this guy has UI collision, which is okay. Which, by the way, I don't know what is it, UI collision, by the way. This has UI collision. I don't know what UI collision means. War static object that overlap all actor by default. Right. UI is war static object that overlap all actor by default. On your custom channel uses on default response. But I don't understand why we have UI here. It's such a weird thing. Because like on... Let me pick any other item. Because I'm a bit confused by that UI. Let me pick lamp or whatever. Yeah, this one. Just a lamp, right? What collision? It doesn't have any collision at this level though. It doesn't have any collision at this level. It has a collision only at the mesh level. Yeah, exactly. I think we got a collision because there are these two widgets. Maybe these two widgets are child of mesh. I don't know, I'm very confused. Maybe we have a scene in the middle. Why we have a scene in the middle? I think this campfire is a kind of weird. Because actually on this mesh, we don't have anything. On this mesh, we don't have anything. On this mesh, right? So yeah. Let me try to move. I don't understand why I have this static mesh here, by the way. Let me try to move the static mesh up. I don't think I'm gonna do too many damages. Let me move the campfire here, where it should be. And let me delete the static mesh. Can I do it? Cannot do it, huh? Is inherited? I don't think it's inherited. Do you think that this is inherited from something? Why I cannot delete it? Source inherited blueprint. It is inherited from a blueprint? Because it is a child of interactable, eh? Interactable light. Okay, but interactable light. I think I'm gonna break all the interactable now, but let's see. Mesh, static mesh. Why there is this duplicate? Why there is this weird duplication? Why there is this weird duplication of mesh and static mesh? Ah, because this one is coming from PS item actor. I think if I delete it now from here, I'm going to fuck up all the interactable lights that we have in the game, so I cannot do it. I really cannot do it. But if I switch now, I switch the mesh here, right? It will probably not work anymore. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's see, boys, what is going on. So the good news is that we can destroy the building, but the bad news is that they don't care that we destroyed it. They don't care at all. They don't care. They say, okay, you destroyed it, fine. Now, I think if I destroy them all, oh, it's the same. Because they have the requirement of the last building, so They have the requirement of the last building, but it's a bit weird because the requirement of the last building, let me just check something. The requirement of the last building, so they say build this, right? So they try to execute this, and this is not asking for, so this Eagle Gobble build big hut, which is this guy. And this guy, well, actually this guy has a small hut, so they will probably rebuild it. Yes, they will rebuild it, but first they arrive to 8 members. You know what, let me lower this to 5, and let me lower this to 6 for a second, so that is a bit simpler. But I think they will rebuild it after we Do they care if you kill one of the tribesmen? Yeah, they become very upset, yes. If I attack one of the guy, bro, can you avoid staying on top of the campfire that I need to... now it works. So now I can also destroy the campfire. Yeah, so the problem is that... I know the problem, it's not easy to solve it, but anyway. Now in theory I can also damage the campfire. Yeah, they care. If I attack one guy... Bad, you bad. He's trying to attack you back, but then I'm invisible and so he cannot see me. But if I was a normal player, he would chase me and attack me. So yes, they react to attacks. Okay, you know what we can do? Just to simplify a bit the thing. Because I think at the end is not... If we write the scripts properly, I think that it may work. So they need they need 2 members. They start with what? They start with 2 hunters, okay? So let's say that 4 hunters are enough for the big hut, okay? So we don't go crazy. 4 hunters are enough for the big hut, okay? 4 hunters means 60 resources, right? Means 60 resources. And so if I give them 90, they will be able to do that plus... no, I need to give them like 200 because then they're able to build... Yeah, I need to give them a lot. I can give them a lot, it's not a problem. It's not costing me, huh? It's not costing me at all. Let's give them 300 resources. So they have infinite resources, right? Well, not if they have a lot. So what we will do, we will wait that they build the first... Let me just see if I can still turn this on and off. Yes, I can. There is a bit that bug that is showing double at the beginning, but I don't know why. It's kind of a weird... but I can definitely turn it on and off. And probably I can also destroy it. But I don't want to destroy it now because I want to do another test. So at the beginning they start with 1 campfire and one tent. Now this one I think they just built it. Because at the beginning they start only with 1 and 1, right? Yeah, they just built another hut now. So I can destroy it. I have to understand why we are starting with the wrong... I can destroy. Come on. Wow, it's very resistant. Okay. Now I destroyed it. And so it's deleted everywhere, right? It's deleted everywhere. Yes. And I destroyed this one, which is another one, but it's fine. So now I want to restart everything, and I want to start with a new rule that a big hut is only 2 people. So 4 people. So what we expect is that they build one hut, they reproduce twice, and then they build a big hut. Okay. And then and meanwhile I will destroy one of the huts, and we see what happens. And in theory they have a lot of money, so they should be able to do it. They put you on the hate list. Yes, exactly. They put you on the hate list, which then is going down after some time, but they maybe I play civilization too much, but the fact they make a big hut, open something from the tribe, make like a new ability. Yeah, we can, yes. I mean, at the moment, for example, the small hut is opening the possibility to build the big. If you don't have the too small, you don't build the big. So that's the dependency, right? That's the dependency. Now, it's not really opening a new ability, but it's opening the possibility to build another building. Now we can add, yeah, but we can add, you know, the fact, for example, that when they have the big hut, maybe they can make a weapon, right? I don't know. We can have a crafting table, right? And they may craft stuff. I don't know. Okay, this guy's going to build a small hut. Right? This guy's gonna build a small hut. It's taking 60 seconds. Now we're going to destroy it. Just because we are nice people. We're going to destroy it immediately. I don't know why I started with the wrong thingy. We're gonna destroy it immediately. Okay. And now we want to see what the hell they do. So my theory is that they will not rebuild it until they are 4 people. I mean 5 in total. There is a bit of waiting time added, so there's like 60 seconds sometimes, so but I think they will definitely do something. I can debug them. I can debug what they are doing. At the moment they're doing nothing, they're just waiting. At the moment they're just waiting. They're doing absolutely nothing. They are waiting a trigger. Okay, they're doing something now. Okay, this guy is going to reproduce as expected. Right, as expected. You reproduce now. Okay, he had a small issue with movement, but it's okay. A small issue with movement again. So I built. Oops. So he built one hut. He reproduced. He built one hut. He reproduced. Now, in terms of money, we should still be good, eh? 240. Money is good. We need to wait 60 seconds. This guy is working on the campfire. Okay, they're reproducing again because yes, the total is 4 hunters, right? So he's actually reproducing again. He's reproducing again. So it is 1, right? 1, 2, 3. And now I think he's gonna build a big hut because now they are enough. And they still have the money. So they don't have to go fish. They have 210. So they should build a big hut, which by the way is similar. It's just slightly different in shape, but it's pretty much the same thing. In about 60 seconds. Then when they have the big hut, the evolve tribe script completes, right? So they say like, oh, we did everything, but are they supposed to defend the house? Yeah, well, yes, when we attack the house, oh, he built it. He's rebuilding the small one. Ah, yes, because the big one, because I destroyed before they started the big one. Yeah, exactly. He built it again. He built it again. He built it again. Yeah, he's building it again. Because in this case, we were not in the case of father, child, and child of the child, right? We were not in this case. We were just one level. And so one level, he understands it immediately. So if I destroy, he rebuilds, which is very good. Can I attack it again? Yeah, if I want, I can attack it again, right? But now it's going to build the big house. So if I destroy it before he's building the big house, he's going to rebuild it again and again and again and again. If I destroy it after he started building the big house, he will not do it. Okay. Makes sense. No, I think it's kind of fine. The only problem is if we destroy the campfire, right? If we destroy the campfire, they will not build it until the end of the tribe, right? But it's pretty good that they rebuilt it. And there is a valid object, right? With all his assets and IDs and everything. Yeah, so we have 3 items at the moment. They are fully managed. They don't do shit because there is a kind of a timeout, right, of 60 seconds. I think that is, at the moment, the tribe is doing nothing, but they will do something soon. And they will build the other type of house. You see? This guy is building the big hut. And these guys are just working on the village, whatever. Now we need an animation. Okay, you see this one is slightly different, okay? So I build this one. Now that they build this one, they are basically complete for how we define this village. So now the point is, if I destroy this one, right? Considering the evolved tribe is permanent, right? I think they will rebuild it. So if I destroy this one, until they have money, obviously, because if you don't have money, but they still have money. They have 120, so they can still build it. The moment they're just waiting. But yeah, I want to understand if now we always go at the end of the recipe, so they will basically do nothing anymore. Or if they rebuild the house. I really hope they rebuild the house. Because I need them to rebuild the house. I need them to rebuild the house, boys. I really need them to rebuild the house. If they don't, it means that the Evolve tribe... It means that the Evolve tribe is not restarting. No, I think I know what is happening. What is happening is that they already have the big house, and so they don't care. No, but they should care, because they... No, but they should care. Because here we said that we need two small huts, you know? So... They should care. They should care that one is missing. And it seems they don't care. Ah, wait, they're doing something now. They are doing something now, but they are not really doing anything useful. Okay, let me stop it and see. Let me stop it here and see one thing. In our recipe tree, right? Our evolve thingy. As next requirement 6. As next requirement 6. So in theory, is not resetting from the beginning. Ever? Is not resetting from the beginning ever, even if it's been completed fully. That is wrong. That is wrong. That is wrong. If it's been completed fully, which is recipes completed, right? Remove child, right? Remove child. Remove child should check if it's a permanent recipe. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it is resetting. Actually, it is resetting the next requirement. Yes, it is. It is. So in theory, it should restart from the beginning. And they should realize that the thing is missing. Oh, they rebuilt it now? Ah, they built it. 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 They built it now. Well, we were not looking, you see? Me like working, me build small gabalat. So they did it. They did it. They did it. It reset. It just takes a bit of time, right? But it reset and they rebuilt it. So now they spent... We were at 120, so now we will be at 90 or whatever, right? 90, yes, because they spent 30. Okay, so it works. So it works. I think it works. I think it works, which is very nice. So in theory, if I destroy this one now, or this, I can destroy everything, and they will rebuild everything. Obviously, they will not have the resources, so they will have to go harvesting. But they will go harvest, get the resources, and then rebuild everything. Yeah, it works. It works. It works. It works. It works with the only point that when we are in this situation, right? When we are in this double layer situation, you have to wait the ending of the whole script, which may be pretty big, right? For them to really having any need to rebuild something that has been destroyed, right? Yes. But it's good, huh? It's good. I think it's very good. So one thing that I would like to have is if this thing is attackable and you go in combat mode, or you click on it, I would like to have a top bar, you know, similar to the one that we have for a creature, similar to this, right? that is telling you how much life it has, right? And I was thinking that maybe we can have a blue bar, or maybe an orange bar. I don't know, because it's a building, right? It's a building, and so I would like to have a different bar. So we're gonna do this now. We're gonna do this bar thingy now. Because knowing how much is damaged, and if it's damaged, also when you damage it, just to see, you know, how long it may take, I think is good. Hello, Lord of the Dreams. Welcome. Have you figured out multiplayer? Yes, our game is fully multiplayer. Is working with multiplayer on pretty much everything. So player movement, spells, fighting, everything. Okay, so the bar, I don't know if we can just change the color of an existing bar. That would be the best, or not. I don't know if it would be the best to just change the color. W container. W container is our window manager, pretty much. What provider you're going for? No, we host on our own servers. We don't go any provider. We host on our server, so we are the provider. Well, we are. I mean, we we have servers that are actually donated by a company that is sponsoring us, and we host those machines on their network. But yeah, it's not a, you know, a standard Amazon service or whatever. Do you worry might get DDoSed? Yes, but it's okay. I mean, it's fine. People want to spend resources on that, okay. It may be possible, yes. Is it as simple as this? No, it's not. That would have been too easy, huh? That would have been too easy. No, because that's the color of the... Yeah. This is the color of the widget, is not the color of the bar. I don't know if we have any... No, I think we need to go... gradient bar T4. In theory should be configurable, but... T6 GB frame... TB fill 4. I think we need to change the filling. But I did this already, because we have different colors in the character creation, right? Which is this one, and we are actually changing the color dynamically, or not? Oh, I don't remember. Do we? Do you remember if the bars in the character creation are... I think they do, actually. Are they all red? I remember they were different colors, but I may be wrong. Update stats... So the server at your house, but yeah, no, the servers are at an ISP. I mean, in a service provider company, in a company, yeah. Like when you rent them, you know, like when you rent a server, but in this case, the hardware is donated to us. So we have hardware hosted, donated hardware hosted, yeah, something like that. It's a bit, yeah. Dynamic material. Color, here it is. Setup bar color. Yeah. Yeah, we can change it dynamically. We can change it dynamically. Is this setup bar? Yes, setup bar, this guy. We can change it. Yes, it is. Setup bar color. Yeah, I remember they were different. Yeah, setup bar color. Okay. So in theory we can switch, right, in the bar, in the gradient bar, we can switch the color to be red for characters and I don't know, blue. I don't know which color we may choose, but I think blue seems to be a good one. Blue for buildings, maybe a light blue for buildings. Lucky you. Yeah, well, we put a lot of effort in this game, so I feel that we are getting something back. You know, we're getting something back after all the work that we did and all the hours of free service that we provide to players. So, yeah. I think the simple is the gradient bar using simple bar or not? Doesn't look like. Looks like gradient bar is just. Where is it? Wait. Is this thing using simple bar? No, it's using something completely different. It's using a TGB frame. And TGB frame is definitely not a simple bar. And TGB frame... no, wait. TGB frame is a texture, eh? TGB frame is a texture. Can we do the same with this bar? Simple bar, gradient bar, setup bar. Let me try to copy this 1 second. And if I copy this here, right? What happens? Gradient bar material. Seems that it's picking it up actually. So maybe it's done the same way. I think there is a chance, boys. There is a chance. There is a chance. So if I do construct, right? And I decide to do setup bar blue. Let me see. Setup bar and then I choose whatever. I choose this color. Right? Let me see. Let me see if now this is blue. Oops, I launched 2 servers. Bad idea. Is setting up multiplayer really complicated? Well, for sure it's more complex than single player, but really complicated? No, depends what you need to do. But Unreal is already, is already designed for multiplayer. So if you want to have just, a map with 3 people running around, pretty much you have that from the basic template. There is a third-person template, is already multiplayer, and you can connect with multiple people and it already works, right? So it's You are starting already from a very good point with Unreal, if you want to have a multiplayer game. Like a gated application is part of multiplayer, but not sure how complex it is. Let's say replicated movement is all already done for you, so I didn't pretty much change anything on it, right? So now you can optimize it, but you know, replicated movement is we have our blue bar. Replicated movement. Do you think we should do like this, the building? I think it's cool. So when you click on a building, it will look like that. Right? Now it doesn't work, but when you click on a building, it will look like this. When you click on a creature, it will look red. Like if it's blood and structural HP, or I can change another color, but yeah. So now what do we need to do? We basically need to set up the... So basically when you click, yeah, it's a bit more complex than just when you click, because it's when you click, but it's also when you mouse over. You see that when you mouse over in combat mode, you are switching targets. So so I will have to do it. Unfortunately, it's a bit late now. It's already midnight. Wow, time flies. If it's ready, could be a good idea. So you know that there's one hostile. Yeah, I don't know if hostile. At the moment, it means that it's attackable. At the moment, it means it's attackable. Doesn't really mean that it's hostile, right? Maybe we can have another color for hostile. Maybe I can have another color for hostile. By the way, the reason why this guy is saying that he's failing to teleport, I mean, he's failing to move, is because the pad points in this village are really too high. So if I do pad show, right, this pad point is too high compared to their capsule, and so they struggle mainly when they are in this part where the ground goes down. You see that here the ground goes down. They fail to reach the location. Yeah, that's one issue. Let me try to destroy the campfire 1 second. I think it will work, but I'm just trying to see. If I destroy the campfire, if these guys are not walking on top, but I failed to do any damage. I know, I destroyed it now. Yeah. I destroyed it. Yeah, they will rebuild it, but it will take time to rebuild it, I think. But it is good. Yeah, you can destroy also the campfire. And so now we have... in assets, right? Yeah, we have that situation. There is the big art. Yeah. No, it works, guys. It works. And the campfire, you see that the campfire went down as hello, something witty. Hey, welcome. You see that now the campfire went to status 1, so it means that it's not built, and so they may decide to build it again. Now you cannot give them a campfire. You see, he's building it now. He's building it again now. Good boy. It did it, look. He rebuilt it. He's spending his money, so... Now, in the future, we may also have different resources. At the moment, we have only one resource, right? Which is carp fish, which is a fish. But obviously, we may decide to do... to have a material for building and a material for eating, or something like that, right? So I thought the third person template was single player. No, it's multiplayer. You can just run you launch it, and then at the top you can say run one client, two clients, you know, in the editor. I don't know if I have the editor open. Yeah, I have the editor open. Yeah. When you do play, you know, next to play, you have here number of players, right? In network mode. So you can say listen server as client, whatever. But if you say number of players 2, it will actually launch a listen server inside one of the two clients, and you will see the two clients. You will see one guy from the other guy. So it will already work. It will already work. That was this for. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because when you do 2 players, it's automatically launching I think a listen server inside one of the 2 or something like that. So in our case, we are not using any of this, right? We are using a dedicated server setup. So basically, I launch my game in 2 different ways. I launch it as a server, and I launch it as a client, right? And so there is one server only, and then as many clients as you want, and they all connect to it, right? But that's the dedicated server setup, which is slightly different, but it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. Okay, I think, guys, I'm gonna go because it's midnight, but I will see you tomorrow evening, 9:30 p.m. European time, like pretty much every day. So I will say bye for now, and if you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that would be very nice. Also, it is free. And if you want to do a bit more for our game, there is a website that is called patreon.com/planeshift, where you can join and become an active supporter, and you can get some videos and other stuff that we post from time to time, and some artwork and some sketches of the game and things that only people that are Patreon can see. Yep. So with that, I think I will say bye-bye. Do we want to do a raid? We can do a raid, why not? Do you want to go somewhere, guys? Where do you want to go? You want to go to Team Vash? You want to go to... First Crimson is back. It's quite some time I don't see him. Okay, let's go there. I think it's because in US and maybe he's streaming after me, so... Let's go there. Okay. So, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.